Do you want to learn 3 points and 2 mindfulness techniques for sleep? Then stay with me. Let's go to sleep peacefully. Welcome to Fisiolution, your health and wellness channel. I'm Ruben Sanchez, a trusted documentarian, and I'm going to teach you some stitches on the hand, on the chest, and also some techniques to be able to sleep peacefully in just 5 minutes. First point, we are going to work for insomnia. We are going to work on the 8 of heart shaofu or heart palace. Where are we going to accomplish this act? Well, we will be doing it in the left hand since it is the hand closest to the heart, following this sequence. Where are we going to find it? Well, very easy, in the hand. And how are we going to work it? Well, look, we are going to find it by lowering the little finger between the 4th and the 5th metacarpal as it descends at this point, so this would be just where it comes down. Of course, once we have it down, we are going to put to increase the tightening of the big toe slightly, gently apply pressure, ensuring not to squeeze too hard, just enough to feel it. Once we have a sensation, exhale 3 times while remaining in the same position. Inhale deeply and peacefully as we take each breath. We are making breaths. We release a little bit the little finger and squeeze a little bit. We do it again. And a third one. And then we are going to start massaging. Like this, we can softly massage here, either lying down on the bed or even better, on the bed itself. Perfectly accomplish the massage while comfortably lying down on the bed. Like this, but here. And we're going to do it about 60 times approximately. We can do it about 1 minute. Don't be counting 1 minute and don't be counting 60. Just a little bit of time until you feel that sensation, which can be like 60 times. What is the benefit of this point? As it is a point of the heart, what it will do is relaxation is crucial for the mind and body. It helps relieve anxiety and tension. One effective way to achieve this state is by focusing on the sen or spirit. This practice not only reduces anxiety, but also provides much needed relief to the neck. By releasing tension in the neck area, we can experience a sense of calmness and achieve a better quality of sleep. Another aspect worth considering is the yogon, which we will explore further, or palace of fatigues. Okay, 8 of pericardium, the membrane that covers the heart. So what this point is going to do is to relax that membrane and make us feel calmer to sleep. The purpose of relaxing that membrane is to increase blood flow. This allows relaxation of the affected area. This is beneficial as we were previously discussing it. Now let's focus on addressing the issue directly. Specifically, let's start by addressing this particular finger. The middle one seems fine. Okay, don't make any more gestures. Watch out. This is only for the bottom. Okay, perfect. I'm dropping between 2nd and 3rd metacarpal, okay? I drop it down here. And I've got it. Once I have this, I'm not going to hold it too long, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to place the big toe, and I'm going to start working on the other side. I don't need to squeeze too hard. What's important is that I squeeze on this side. First, take a moment to relax. You have the option of sitting or lying down quietly for about a minute. The goal is to rest and recharge. Before we begin, let's take 3 deep breaths together. Remember, you can choose how you want to do it, sitting or lying down. The important thing is to find a comfortable position. Ready? Let's begin by taking a nice deep breath. Release and push a little bit. Okay, so we take a breath then. We let go, squeezing a little bit. Let your fingers fall too, so that there is no tension. We release again, pushing the 3 times. And then about 60 times approximately, and small massages also there to relax this point. In order to unwind this particular aspect, we can focus on a specific point known as the rum point, or sometimes referred to as a phantom point. But what does this really mean? Well, it encompasses the myriad of thoughts that invade our minds at night, endlessly hovering and persisting. However, by utilizing this point, we can alleviate the constant barrage of thoughts, allowing our minds to become more tranquil and relatively empty. Therefore, it is a point of utmost importance. Moving forward, the third point we will now discuss is related to improving our sleep quality. After examining the left hand, we can proceed. Reference to the heart, right hand. Pericardium reference, and now we go to the center of the chest. Let's go to the third point, which is Tanzon, center of the chest. And this point is the Renmai point. It is worth all the Renmai channel that starts and goes down. Then we are going to work on the chest to reduce this anxiety, to reduce the feeling of not being able to breathe. How are we going to find this point? Okay, So that's why you have opened me here. Okay, so look more or less. We start here in the whole breast area, nipples. You kind of already know that, but I'll mark the line for you directly. Okay, just below the sternum, and here it would be. Careful with this point. One thing with squeezing too much, because it can hurt if there is a little bit of anxiety and a feeling of of fatigue, of not being able to breathe well. So therefore, look for the point if you want here with 2 little fingers. Once you have found it, do not squeeze until you breathe. Okay, and once we have the little fingers here, we are going to do 3 breaths. We take a breath, release, pushing the body down a little bit. We take a breath in again, we release again. Without squeezing with fingers, but pushing with the body, and the third one would be. In addition to the benefits, once released, it helps to open up the energy channels, enhances your breathing, and improves respiratory function. Not to mention, it also stimulates an acupressure point called the MU point. What does this point imply? Some of you may already be aware. It's a point that has a deflating effect, creating a sensation of internal turning, similar to sinking slightly into the bed to facilitate relaxation, underpinning better rest without actually inducing sleep. The first technique we are going to do is a scanning technique. We are going to start from the bottom. We are going to start with the feet. Notice how your feet are, your toes are very tense. Let's start to loosen them a little bit. Taking a breath, releasing. And we are going to let your ankles fall a little bit. The ankles a little bit, out a little bit. Okay, relax the knees a little bit as well, opening them up. Let your thighs fall, and therefore your hips are going to open up. As you're releasing air, you're opening that feeling. Then also the buttocks, you are going to let them relax. Let them fall on the bed. On the bed. You will feel the abdomen little by little, the weight of the body, your lower back. And then you will also notice in the dorsal muscles, the shoulder blades, shoulder area, how it's dropping little by little. The arms very heavy, also the elbows. Lastly, observe the sensation in the hands and feet. Furthermore, take note of how your hands feel. If it feels cold, it must also feel warm. In principle, this sensation generally occurs of being warm and it's tucked in. Notice that the chest has gradually relaxed. Also, the neck. Finally, there's a strong feeling of a burdened mind, accompanied by the heaviness of the head, very heavy forehead. Open the jaw a little bit, relax, let it drop. And this would be more or less the technique of the scandal from the feet to the head. Second Maya Funkel technique that we are going to perform. We are going to place our hands under our ribs. Allow the air to enter. Make an effort to occupy it entirely. Feel the slight expansion in your hands and then release them gently. They enter a little bit inwards. We are going to do about 15 breaths approximately. You are going to notice that the chest is falling little by little, and you will let your hands gradually fall as well. But above all, that sensation of expanding the ribs and releasing air through the mouth, letting the chest and releasing air through the mouth, letting the chest fall little by little, and the sensation towards the abdomen. In this way, we will recover the sensation in the abdomen, in the center, to relax the chest and make you fall asleep. And make you fall asleep much calmer. I hope this video has helped you to sleep better, that you are about to go to sleep. As always, like, subscribe, bell, and on to healing and beyond.